I didn't like me dad's false eye. I didn't like his cooking. I didn't like his going off to the navigation every night. I didn't like his coming back from the navigation every night. Apart from that, I had no complaints.
Sorry, lad. I were detained.
Is this Form 2?
Ah, you must be the new boy, the returning evacuee.
I weren't an evacuee. I was staying with relations at Low Farm. It's at Routhbridge in Upper Mitherdale.
Ooh, a geography specialist. I'm Mr. Gibbons. What's your name?
Henry.
Henry what?
Henry Pratt.
Henry Pratt what?
Just Henry Pratt.
At your last school, in Routhbridge, Upper Mitherdale, if your teacher had said, "What is your name?" what would you have said?
Ezra.
I thought you said your name was Henry.
Well, it is, but there were another Henry, and they couldn't have two Henrys, so they called me Ezra.
I see. Now, Pratt, when you addressed your teacher, did you use a little word as a mark of respect for that teacher?
Oh, aye.
Well, we believe in respect for authority here, at Brunswick Road Elementary School, Thurmarsh, near Sheffield. So I'd like you to use that same little word to me. You understand?
Oh, aye.
Oh, I what?
Oh, aye, miss.
I didn't make friends easily at Brunswick Road Elementary. In fact, I only had one real friend. Biggles.
Grand whale, mate, that.
I don't like whale, Dad.
I applied for a job at the steelworks today.
Did you get it?
The hell is like. I said I wouldn't be up till work. Well, I'll be off down to navigation then for a quick bevy. I'll be all right.
Of course I will. I got Biggles.
Here's our Ezra. He's never gone down pub and left you on your own.
No, Cousin Hilda. He's gone for a walk. He likes walking.
Does he ever go down pub and leave you on your own?
Well, he might pop down to navigation for a quick bevy now and then.
Is he? Does he treat you right?
Of course he does. He's me dad.
War's a terrible thing, Henry. It upsets people. It upsets their nerves. Sometimes people go a bit, well, funny. It's not their fault. So if he did go a bit, well, funny, there wouldn't be any reason not to tell anybody about it, would there?
No, Cousin Hilda.
What's the reading?
Book.
Cheeky heap of... Let's have a look.
It's my favourite.
Biggles Flies North.
I've read tons of books. I've read Biggles Flies North. This is my second time. It's Biggles Flies South. Biggles Flies East. Biggles Flies West. Biggles Flies in. Biggles Flies out. Biggles Sweeps the Desert.
Aye. Well, I'm going to set 2. This place looks as though it hasn't seen a duster since VJ Day.
Sorry, lad. We're detained.
Cousin Hilda's upstairs dusting. Told her they'd gone for a walk.
Well done, lad. Well done. She thought I'd been down navigation, she'd take bullets off me. Hello, Hilda. Just been for a walk.
Why? 3 times round bar of navigation.
Just up canals. Just round roads.
This place is a pigsty. I could write my name in dust on yon wardrobe. Well, I can't stop if you're back. I always give my gentleman lodgers a little something to nibble, last thing. Well, don't bother. I'll see me saying out. Did you walk round canal or drink it?
I knew my cousin Hilda was worried about me. But she had a gentleman lodgers to think about.
I should have Henry round.
2 new ones since the end of the war.
Keep an eye on him.
Mr. Chamberlain and Mr. Arrowsmith.
It's a real pickle, this clothing shortage. I saw a solicitor going to work today in odd jacket and trousers.
I ought to take a closer interest.
They're going to have to start stamping children's footwear to prevent parents pawning it. What's happening to this country?
Mr. Arrowsmith, I will not have pessimism at table.
Yeah, Secretary reckons the old rationing system's shambolical. She was moaning away today all because aprons are on coupons, but floor mops aren't. She says it's a complete anachronism.
Neville Chamberlain, how can I have Henry round if you're going to be controversial?
I'm not. I couldn't care less. I told her to shut up. Well, I've gone off her since she said, "Hello, Mr. Chamberlain, where's your piece of paper?"
I'd like to set a bomb under our Teddy and our Doris. Get them to do something for the poor mite.
Hello. Oh, I'm sorry, no.
Your tea, Mr. Chairman.
The grand pilchers, these.
Bless your heart.
I don't like pilchards, Dad.
Every nation in creation has its favorite drink. From the
I thought I might nip out to navigation for a quick bevy in a minute.
Turkey has its coffee. And they serve
They'll be all right, won't they?
Of course I will. I've got us wireless. There's Paul Temple in Appointment with Fear, and Eric Barker in Merry-Go-Round, from Waterlogged Spa, Sinking in the Ooze.
Thank you, Hilda, for a delightful dinner with no alcohol or overindulgence to mar it.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, aye. Thanks very much, Hilda.
Do you not have family, Mr. O'Reilly?
Oh, yes. In Ireland, Mrs. Wedderburn. But I don't go. The pain of departure eclipses the joy of arrival.
Do you not have family at all, Mr. Arrowsmith?
Not in human form, Mrs. Wedderburn.
I beg your pardon.
5 years ago, I met the eye of a giraffe at Chester Zoo. Yellow, bilious, livid. There's no mistaking it. It was my grandfather on my mother's side and his next incarnation. I try to visit every year. I think families ought to stick together.
Well, let's not stop being festive. Read us another joke, Henry.
What kind of ant waits on people?
You've well and truly got us with that one, Henry.
An attendant.
Let that be a warning to you all. Give me a sentence. Erpingham.
The teacher asked me to give him a sentence, sir.
Oh, very good, Erpingham. If not wildly inventive. Who did that?
Me, sir. So, sir, I've got wind.
I choose to believe you. I cannot believe that any boy would deliberately waste time in the most important year of his school life by breaking wind deliberately.
Exactly, sir.
Why is this the most important year of your school life? Because we now have, for the first time, equality of opportunity in education. At the end of the year, you will take the 11+ examination to see which of you is clever enough to win this equality of opportunity. Some of you will go to the grammar school, have the chance of being somebody in life. Others won't. It's up to you.
If we all work hard, sir, will we all go to grammar school, sir?
No, of course not, White. Only the best will go.
So will we all work hard or not, the same boys will go, sir?
Don't be silly, White. The subject in a sentence is that which can be predicated. The object is that which is governed by a transitive verb or preposition. In simple terms, the subject is the doer, the object that which is done to.
What's a doer, sir?
It's that thinking all in one what you open to walk in.
Write out 50 times. I must not make silly remarks in class, White.
Can't you have canes, sir?
Would your tiny minds laugh if it happened 100 times? Well, don't try it. Who was it that time?
Me, sir.
You're an intelligent boy, Hammond. You could go far. Why do you ally yourself with these miserable cretins?
The working class should stick together, sir. That's what my dad reckons, any road.
Right. Any other boy who tries the same will be in trouble. Do you understand? Right. So the subject of the sentence is the teacher, because it's the teacher who did the asking. So what's the object?
Him, sir.
Me, sir.
Precisely. Me.
How can it be you, sir? You're the teacher.
I didn't mean me as me, I meant me in the sentence. Pratt?
Membership of Paradise Lane Gang is given to him as I've done something very brave.
The deed of outstanding valour.
That's what I said. Henry Pratt, that has earned thy place. Hold out the hand.
Tommy Marsden made the cross of the Paradise Lane Gang on me hand. It still shows.
He's enough one, Henry. He's a belter.
I can't. My mood ain't right. Fair enough, you're an artist. OK, but we're holding a fighting contest against Cromwell State Gang Saturday. Single combat. They've chosen their champion fighter. We've named thee. Thy mood better be right then.
I'd prepared for this contest very thoroughly. I'd had baked beans on toast, followed by baked beans not on toast.
was back early. Weren't they detained?
Well... Seems I'm not welcome at navigation no more. He says to me, "That's here all night, every night." I was flabbergasted. I said, "So what? There's opening there. I'm entitled." "As not entitled without I say so," he says. "I'm entitled to refuse to serve anybody." Some as didn't fight him more resent them as did for making them feel guilty. That's what Reg Hammond reckons any road. "Patrons don't like they going on about war," he said. "War's over." Aye, I know, I said. "Because our bloody fought it, that's why it's over." "Don't give me patrons," I said. "It's thee. You never liked me." And that struck home because he hadn't. And I'll tell thee why. Because I don't like what he's done to pub. I didn't fight Hitler for 5 years so as he could put bright green upholstery snug. He never liked me, I said. I go away for 5 years, I come back, what happens? The place on Domino's team gets taken as a bloody disgrace. We couldn't play a man short for 5 years, he said. Aye, I said. Fair enough, Cecil. Point taken, Cecil. But I'm back now. But I never thought I'd be banned from pub. I'm sorry, lad. I didn't mean to burden you with my problems.
Another September. Another beginning. I was a new boy yet again. This time, I didn't feel frightened. I felt excited.
Welcome back, old boys. Welcome to Thurmarsh Grammar, new boys. You see before you our staff. As fine a body of men as can be found within this building. Thurmarsh. It is not perhaps a name that resounds throughout the educational world. It is not an Eton or a Harrow. But is it any the worse for that? I am proud to be Headmaster of Thurmarsh Grammar. Perhaps I am biased, because I am Thurmarsh born and Thurmarsh bred.
Thurmarsh bread's very nice when it's fresh.
In the Great War that has strained the civilized world almost to breaking point, there have been old Thurmarshians up there beside old Hittonians and old Harrovians. And I am sure that in the battle to rebuild our nation and to take up once again our rightful place in the forefront of history, there will be old Thurmarshians in the van.
Aye, the bread van.
Did somebody speak?
It were me, sir.
Who are you?
Pratt, sir.
Silence! People who find names funny are puerile. You have passed your 11 plus, Pratt, and are therefore considered fit to come here rather than fester away in some secondary modern school. Allow us to share the epigrammatical delight of your secret discourse and help us to judge whether we find you fit.
Sir?
What did you say?
The bread van, sir.
The bread van, Pratt?
Yes, sir. They said they hoped there'd be Thurmarshians in the van. I said the bread van.
Are you related to Oscar Wilde by any chance, Pratt?
No, sir.
You will come and see me in my study after school. Can you furnish me with any arguments that might persuade me not to cane you?
Yes, sir. I were excited, sir.
I was excited, Pratt. You'll have to learn to speak grammatically here. It is, after all, the grammar school.
I was excited, sir.
What about?
Coming to Thurmarsh Grammar, sir.
I do hope you're not being sarcastic. I must warn you that I have the sole franchise for all sarcasm uttered between these four walls.
No, sir. I was thinking about all I was going to learn, and how after I left school I might get on in the world and amount to something. And I got overexcited.
Well, try to stay excited. But try not to get so carried away in your enthusiasm that you say the bread van while I am talking. Run along.
Leon Cortez is on music hall tonight. He says, there was this here geezer, Caesar, and everybody laughs.
Well, we're going out tonight.
To the pictures?
No. Not to the pictures. It's your granny. She's very ill.
Well, they take me to the pictures one day, Dad.
Oh, my. Who's the Wilson? I'm your dad, aren't I? Hilda. They won't say out about me going to pop her out, will they?
I wasn't born yesterday, Dad.
Hello, Henry. Hello, Ezra.
I haven't been drinking, if that's what there's wondering.
That's right. Ignore me.
I was just coming over. How are you, Nora?
Who's that?
It's our Henry.
Nay, Henry's not but a babby.
That was years ago, Nora. Before they went to our Leonard's.
I've only been at Leonard's a fortnight.
You live there, Nora. You've been there 6 years.
Oh, I forget.
Hello, Mother. I bought you some bananas.
I'm under the counter, no doubt. I haven't seen any yet.
I'm saying no.
Is it all right to have 5 visitors? It says 2 at a time.
I can go.
We could go out and come back when you've gone, if you like.
Or you could go out now and come back when we've gone. We can't stay long. I've some business to discuss. You needn't sniff, Hilda. It's all above board.
I'm saying no.
I must think of something to say. Biggles wouldn't be stuck when he visited his gran.
It's a pity we all came on the same day.
If we would have known, we would have given you a lift and then you needn't have got soaked.
Aye, and pigs might fly.
Perhaps I could tell him how Billy Erpingham saw his first banana and thought it were yellow polony.
Are you working yet, Ezra?
No. Word's a clever career move, weren't fighting for my country whilst others were feathering their nests.
I hope that wasn't a slur on Teddy, Ezra.
Doris.
His flat feet were a mortification to him.
I'm saying note.
Well, I must say, Mother, you're looking very well considering. Isn't she? Looking well considering.
I'm dying, but I'm not complaining. I don't feel hard done by.
Perhaps I best not do the polony gag.
Who's he?
It's our Henry, Nora.
Nay, Henry's no but Babby.
That were years ago, Nora. Before you went to our Leonard's.
I've only been at Leonard's a fortnight.
You live there, Mother. You've been there 6 years.
Oh, heck. I forget.
Well, unfortunately, we've got to move on. We said we'd meet Geoffrey.
On business. Otherwise, we'd have given you a lift and then you need to have got soaked again.
I'm saying note.
Well, goodbye, Mother. We'll see you again very soon. Take care of yourself. I do,
Yes. Goodbye, Nora. Ezra, a word. Ezra, I've a vacancy for, well, warehouse work. You know, fetching and carrying, pumping and loading, such like. Do you think you're up to that kind of work?
Teddy, don't rub it in that he's a physical wreck.
It's all right.
Well,
Is everything all right at home with you and your dad?
Of course it is. He's me dad.
That's right. Ignore me. I'm only the one you came to visit, that's all.
The best day of my holidays. Most boys chose Christmas, but you strove for more originality than that.
Well, I didn't have a very good Christmas, sir.
The day you've chosen begins badly. You haven't slept well. Your father's had nightmares. You're tired. So, how is this to be the best day of my holidays? I'm intrigued. I read on out of curiosity, not duty. This is rare, Henry, particularly for a boy in the first year.
Thank you, sir.
You seem to spend a great deal of the day reading.
Well, I like reading, sir.
Good. Who are your favourite authors?
No, Captain W.E. Johns is the best author ever, sir. I've read all the Biggles books and I'm reading the Gimlet books now.
Gimlet?
They're almost as good as the Biggles books. There's Gimlet Flies North, Gimlet Flies South, Gimlet Flies East, Gimlet Flies West. I got one out called Hamlet, sir, thinking it were Gimlet. It was rubbish.
Shall we get back to your essay? Now, you read for 3 hours, pausing only to say, oh, goodbye. This is to your father.
Yes, sir.
Where was he going?
Don't know, sir.
To the pub.
Don't know, sir.
Right. You return to your book, and then you get the dinner. Your father comes back.
Yes, sir.
More reading ensues. You're having a simply riveting day. You get the tea, you wash up. What about your father?
His nerves are bad, and he's been a bit worse since he lost his new job as well. It's best if I do it, sir.
You bury yourself in a book yet again. You go to bed. You hear your father coming in. And from this, we may safely deduce that he'd gone out again.
Yes, sir.
And where to?
Don't know, sir.
The pub.
Don't know, sir.
You lie in bed and you hear your father come up the stairs. He comes into your room. He tells you he's been fighting a villainous plot to overthrow the government and kill the king. Now, this is where your adventure begins. You go out with your father and help him to save the nation and bring these villainous thugs to heel.
Yes, sir.
This dream, this fantasy in which your father's the hero, this is what makes this the best day of my holidays?
Yes, sir.
It's inventive. It's different. It's good. Do you have any other relations?
Yes, sir. There's Uncle Teddy and Auntie Doris and Cousin Hilda.
Henry, that wireless will be wore out. And then they'll be sorry. This room is icy.
Well, he's obviously not here, is he?
Oh, I have been remiss. But my businessmen take up so much of my time. I'll make some tea.
Where'll he be, Henry?
I don't know.
Which pub does he use?
Well, he used to go to the navigation. Now he uses a pineapple.
We'll try them both.
It's going to snow.
Henry, I've failed you. I was satisfied with answers they gave because I wanted to be satisfied. And I call myself a Christian.
We had no idea any of this was going on, Hilda. The state of the place.
Poor boy.
You were all right till Uncle Teddy sacked him.
Uncle Teddy offered him a job out of the goodness of his heart. He didn't need to. He kept him on as long as he possibly could. But he runs a business, not a charity. Your father didn't exactly help himself, did he? The things he said about Uncle Teddy's war effort. What's that sniff supposed to mean? Our breathing. I'll try not to do it in future if it upsets you. I'll get tea.
Nowhere.
Oh, is it snowing?
It's just beginning.
Oh, goodness. Well.
Is there anywhere else the boy could live, do you think?
Well, he could come and live with us, couldn't he, Teddy?
Well, he obviously can't stay here. That's the first thing. And nobody could live with a sniffer.
Teddy, don't refer to unfortunate nasal habit in front of the boy.
Of course we'll have him. Nowhere else, is there?
Teddy, you make it sound like a last resort.
Not this.
No. We'll have him because we want to have him, won't we? Come on, give us a kiss.
I want smallest room in house. Where is it?
Tintin house for the kick-off. You go down road to bottom, cross over, down alleyway, turn right, house is second on left beyond midden. Torches over there.
There's an home for Henry in my house any time.
It's all settled, Hilda. He's going to come and live with us. I think we are in a rather better position to provide for him.
To provide what?
I do hope the snow isn't a harbinger of prolonged severe weather.
I'll come and build a snowman with you if it is.
Teddy! What's the matter? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
I found him. He's in the toilet. He's dead.
Turn torch off. There's no point in wasting batteries.
Geoffrey, large gin in it.
Thank you. I like that dress you're almost wearing, Doris.
Watch him, Doris. They don't call him octopus arms for nothing.
Oh, Teddy, you're a bit of a... Wag? Oh, a one. Are you having a holiday this year, Daphne?
Well, it's on the cards if...
Of course.
But Geoffrey decides. Geoffrey, isn't that,
Right.
Yes, I suppose Teddy will be dragging me off to the south of France again this year. We named this house after our favourite hideaway, Cap Ferrat.
Will Uncle Teddy insist on dragging me off to Cap Ferret as well?
Oh.
We have to go in June, Henry. Circumstances dictate, more's the pity. And nothing must interfere with your education.
Don't want Nipper cramping your style.
Geoffrey, really?
We never had children, of course. Couldn't trust Daphne with the tortoise, eh, Daphne?
Oh, Geoffrey, you know I'm... infertile. Fond of animals. That's a very sweet dress you're wearing, Daphne. Did you make it yourself?
Yes. Yes, I did, as a matter of
fact.
She was at it all night, weren't you, Daphne? Sewing, I mean.
God, grown-ups can be boring.
Teddy, does Henry want a drink?
No thanks, Auntie Doris.
Oh, go on, give him a drink. The sooner you're civilised, then the better.
I'm quite civilised, thank you, Mr. Porringer.
Henry! Is that the proper way to talk to a close business friend if your Uncle Teddy's?
Henry, we were very upset to hear about...
Father. Yes, he's a very brave boy.
Aye. He's a good lad.
You ought to take up boxing, young sir. Put knots in that cotton.
Geoffrey, it's hardly tactful to remind him that he's skinny and not very muscular.
Doris always makes things worse by protesting about them.
I expect he'll be glad when he comes to the end of...
It's puberty.
School holidays. You must miss your friends at Thurmarsh Grammar School.
He's not going back to Thurmarsh.
Anna?
Oh, no, it's way over the other side of town. It's far too far to travel every day now you're living with us.
Where am I going?
Brasenose Preparatory School.
Is that nearer?
It's no travelling at all.
It's in Surrey.
Oi, oiky. I thought you oiks could fight.
We played cricket on Saturday. I made note. Our headmaster is palindromic. What does that mean?
I don't know. Doesn't sound like he should be in charge of small boys, though.
As you know, that means that his name is spelt the same backwards as forwards. He is Mr. A.B. Noon, P.A. He has 2 daughters. They're both palindromic too. They're called Hannah and Eve. Sometimes he says palindromic things like tut-tut. Yesterday, after we played cricket again, I made note.
What are you doing lying on the ground, boy?
Nothing, sir.
Splendid. You evaded my little trap. I didn't ask him why he was on the ground. I asked him what he was doing on the ground. He understood my question and answered nothing. I have every reason to believe he was speaking the truth. I shall now ask you the question a less aware boy would already have answered. Why are you lying on the ground?
Tubman Edwards knocked me out, sir.
Tut, 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 tut. Gentlemen don't tell tales.
I'm not really telling tales, sir. Because he only knocked me out because I hit him first, sir.
And what had he done to make you hit him?
Gentlemen don't tell tales, sir.
Touché. Well done, boy. But I, your headmaster, am ordering you to tell me. So in telling me, you're obeying me and not telling tales.
He called me oiky, sir.
Boys can be very cruel.
Labour? Why?
I just don't think it's fair that some people should have so much more than others.
But they've earned it.
Well, not always. They get left it.
Their people earned it. You Labour chaps want to take everything away. That's what my father says, anyway.
Well, don't you think they're working class people capable of earning it if they had the chance?
Of course I do. My father says some of the working class chaps in his regiment were jolly intelligent. He was quite surprised. That's why we must never give them the chance. There may be no stopping them.
Stand up, boy. Why didn't you stand up when I came in the room?
I was working so hard, I didn't see you, sir.
Nonsense, boy. You were in a brown study. Come and see me in another brown study after school. You are new to our customs, Pratt. New perhaps to the concept of pulling together. Are you new to the concept of pulling together?
No, sir.
When I enter a room and you all stand up, it is not because I suffer from megalomania. It is because I am a symbol of authority. You boys are being groomed so that one day you may assume positions of authority. Which is why you must respect authority as a force beyond individuality. And which is why I must thrash you to understand.
Yes, sir.
Oh, don't stir, boy, it's rude. Mr. Tench fought in the war. Let him have his nervous breakdown. Decent privacy. Bend over.
But, sir, I really didn't see you come in.
I do not accuse you of lying. I say this. If you are lying, you deserve to be thrashed. If you are not, your thrashing will be unfair. And that will be an excellent preparation for life. Because life is unfair. And it would be unfair of me to suggest to you that it isn't. So bend over.
Dear, oh dear. I feel for the lad, I do. Oh, yes.
Thank you, sir.
I got beaten frequently when I was a Roman slave.
Mr. Arrowsmith, I've warned you before. This is a respectable house. Kindly keep your beliefs to yourself.
Now, I've made you some sandwiches, gentleman's relish. Very suitable for a young gentleman.
Thank you, Auntie Doris.
Yes. Don't eat your sandwiches too early.
I'd set off to visit my old Thurmarsh friends, but when the bus to Paradise pulled up, my legs wouldn't move. I just couldn't face them.
Oh, come on, then.
No. I've changed my mind.
Bells.
A wave of relief swept over me. Relief that soon turned to boredom. There was only one possible saviour. Captain W.E. Johns.
Oh, no!
It's Henry, Geoffrey. Goodness, you're back early.
What sort of a day have you had, young sir?
Boring.
What have you got there? Oh, Captain W.E. Johns. You like him? Worrells of the Islands, Worrells in the Wilds, Worrells goes afoot, Worrells in the Wastelands. You'll enjoy them.
Worrells is a girl.
Why don't you go and listen to your wireless, Henry? Henry loves Children's Hour.
Auntie Doris?
Well, Doris, sorry to have missed Teddy.
Oh, are you leaving, Geoffrey? Yes, it is unfortunate that he wasn't here. What should I tell him?
Tell him Bingley can't cope. We'll have to explore other avenues. Cheer up, young sir. It may never happen. See you this evening.
Porringers are coming round for dinner tonight. Mr. Porringer just dropped in hoping to see Teddy. You know, to talk about business. Not wanting to spoil this evening with business chat. He thought he might find him here. But today wasn't. I'll make a cup of tea. You've done very nicely, Henry. Well done.
Thank you. Don't forget Geoffrey Porringer's message, Auntie Doris.
Teddy, you made this gin too strong again.
Uncle Teddy, I think you've been done at Brasenose.
Done? What do you mean, done?
You're paying out a lot of money, and the education's worse than it was at Thurmarsh Grammar, which is free.
Brasenose is a preparatory school. You aren't going there to be educated. You're going there to be prepared. What's all this about Geoffrey Porringer?
Oh, we just dropped by this afternoon to leave a message.
Well, why couldn't you ring me at the office?
I don't know. Not a mind reader.
Perhaps it was a secret message. It sounded secret.
Perhaps then another serving spoon. Henry, just to be on the safe side.
What am I being prepared for at Brasenose, Uncle Teddy?
Dalton. Well, what was Geoffrey Porringer's message, Doris?
Can't remember.
Dalton?
He comes round here with a message that's so important and so secret he can't ring me at the office and you forget it.
I remember the message.
Dalton College, dear, probably one of the best public schools in the country. I love it there, a nice, thoughtful boy like you.
Tell us the message then.
It was, Bingley can't cope. We'll have to explore other avenues.
I don't understand it. What the hell does he mean, Bingley can't? Bingley? Bingley?
Perhaps it was in code.
That'll be it.
It's a pretty useless code if nobody understands it.
No, I've a pretty fair idea what he means now. I think, thank you, Henry.
Oh, no. Dalton College.
And so the whole painful business of beginning began all over again.
All right. Hello.
Good morning, sir. Hello, sir.
Perhaps you'll become an ambassador, Henry. Then those initials will stand for His Excellency.
Should he be doing that?
Of course he should. It's the job of people like him to serve people like you. They enjoy it. That's what Uncle Teddy's paying for, so he can learn things like that. Now, I'll give you Auntie Doris a big kiss.
No! Boys are watching.
Henry, you don't want your Auntie Doris to lie awake tonight thinking you don't love her, do you?
No, Auntie Doris.
You had to admire Auntie Doris. She had guts. How bravely she faced up to 12 whole weeks without me.